Hey there, Artnerds! I'm back at you with another Artist Reviews of Mechanical Pencils. Today we're taking a look at the Pentel Twist-Erase GT. These were purchased from Target, and Target and Walmart often do exclusive packs with various companies, so this may be a Target-specific pack. They were out of the 0.7, so I grabbed the 0.5. Now, 0.7 and 0.5 are both available on Amazon. You can get your own pack of 3 for $9.53, and you'll find a link down in the description below. And they're available in a variety of colors, and eraser refills are also available. So these feature long twist-up erasers. They promise to have a unique anti-breaking lead system, and we'll see about that because I break a lot of lead. It also says it writes more than 3 times longer. And what I wanted to know is, then what? Other pencils? Their own pencils? Wooden pencils? What are they comparing it to? It uses the number E10 eraser in case you're looking to buy refills, and it has a latex-free ribbed grip, which is great for people like me who are allergic to latex. And it has a special sliding sleeve that supposedly allows us to keep writing even if the lead breaks, which could be great with colored leads. The packaging is fairly simple. We see this a lot with big box stores. It's blister-packed cardboard with a plastic front. There's 3 pencils inside, a pack of HB lead, and 3 replacement erasers. And of course, they promise that this could be great for school since it has HB lead. Now, as a kiddo, I loved mechanical pencils for my schoolwork because I was always snapping leads, and I don't know about you guys, but my teacher did not want me going up and sharpening my pencil all the time. So mechanical pencils were a big savior for me, and I used them from like 1st grade all the way up until today. So I have used a lot of mechanical pencils over the years. And what drew me to these is they have the same ribbed grip as the Pentel Icy. And I really like the Pentel Icy. I reviewed it on the channel, and it's become one of my daily driver pencils. And I was hoping that this could be a replacement for my aging Icy. So if you want to refill your pencil, you need to remove the back half, and you can refill it from there. It has a large twist-up eraser, but you can't refill it through the eraser. And it's back advanced, which means you click the whole back half of the pencil to get the lead to advance forward. The pencils themselves seem well built. They're made of sturdy, heavy plastic. They're like a high-end Icy. Like I said, they're back advancement, and the back half removes for additional lead, and the eraser twists up. The clip is very sturdy, and the collar, that's the front piece on the pencil, is made of plastic. In fact, most of this pencil is made of plastic. And usually when I'm reviewing pencils, I point out that it's better to use a plastic pencil because you'll break the pencil before you break your hand. On the left, you see an Icy. On the right, you see the Twist-Erase GT. And Pentel makes a lot of pencils, and many of them are very similar. So if you're interested in finding just the right Pentel pencil for you, keep an eye on this channel. I've got lots of reviews coming up. So a quick comparison between the two. They're about the same length. Both have metal clips. The Icy's eraser doesn't twist up. The Icy is lighter and feels cheaper, and the lead sleeve retracts in the Twist-Erase GT, which is great because if you put it in a pocket or in your purse or in a bag, it's not going to catch on things. So here are the 2 pencils side by side once again. So in my Artist Reviews Pencils reviews, I do a writing test and I do a drawing test. So let's get cracking with the writing test. There's no give in the feed, there's no spring. It is comfortable to write with, lightweight, and Pentel's lead is a favorite of mine. I might have to track this down in a 0.7, my preferred size. I could definitely see this as a good option for people who have to handwrite all day, like students. Okay, next we're doing the drawing portion, and we're going to start with red lead. Now, since this is a 0.5 millimeter, I only have Pentel's red lead. So I can't front load this pencil. So I had to remove all the leads and back load a single red number 5 lead. You guys can see why I usually front load pencils, because it means I got to remove all the lead and get it into the feed, and front loading it is just so much quicker and easier. So it took me a little while to prime the pencil, if you will. And since it does disassemble so much, for younger students, this might be a problem. You might get a lot of broken pencils throughout the day as they fiddle with them. So this might not be a good one for kids who tend to fiddle with their school supplies. I was definitely the sort who did that, so I'm speaking from experience. It sketches fine, but it seems like it might be best suited for writing. It's definitely not designed for quicker sketches. And it's more difficult to sketch with since I don't usually use a 0.5 too often, and I feel like there's some control issues. There's been no noticeable snapping as of yet, though. Alright, so now that we have our red lead sketch done, let's refill the pencil. I did manage to get it to front load this time with all the other leads removed. It's still not the quickest for changing leads, so if you are an artist who uses colored leads like I do, or maybe you like to shade with colored leads, this might not be the best pencil for that. So as I mentioned earlier, it sketches fine, but it just seems like it was best suited for writing. And I also want to point out I wasn't able to pull the red lead from the front like I normally do when I'm front loading. The mechanism is really tight. This is definitely not a pencil designed for quick lead sketches, and I have to say it's probably not a pencil designed for artists, but that's okay because Pentel has so many pencils in their lineup, and I've reviewed so many of their pencils here on this channel, from some of their higher end drafting pencils and clutch pencils, which, to be fair, being all metal body, those can really wreck your hands, to some very affordable mechanical pencils like this one. So this could be a good pencil for these students in your life, maybe not so good if you're an artist who's looking for a good mechanical pencil. I do like that generous eraser though. I'm a big fan of most of Pentel's erasers. They just do a good job. You know, most mechanical pencils have teeny tiny crummy little erasers, but Pentel's mechanical pencils have really nice, large, generously sized erasers. So feel free to erase to your heart's content because you can get refills for them. And I'll have a link in the description for that as well in case you fall in love with this pencil and you want to get some erasers. Now, not all of their erasers are compatible with all of their pencils. They do have different eraser styles for different pencils, so that is something you're going to want to kind of be aware of when you're buying Pentel pencils. However, their leads are great. I'm a big fan of their red leads, and I frequently use their high polymer leads in my pencils pretty much all the time. Their B lead and their HB lead are standards in my studio. Alright, so you see me write, you see me draw, and you listen to me talk. So what's the verdict? I feel bad saying that a pencil is just fine, but this pencil is just fine. It's not awful, but it's also not amazing. I'd hope to find a successor to my dying Pentel Icy, and maybe the .7 Pentel Twist-Erase GT might be a better fit, but the inability to quickly switch leads is a deal breaker for me personally. It's a sturdy, well-built pencil that might be a great fit for students and artists who don't need to quickly swap leads on the fly. I also find that pencils that have sort of the double jointed body like this one here, they just don't have as much flex as the all plastic bodies like the Icy have, and I really like that flex when I'm sketching. It bends just a little bit and I can get more nuanced lines. However, I love that big twist up eraser. It feels like it's a higher quality pencil than the Icy, and that metal grip might come in handy. And of course, the rubberized grip is much more comfortable on the hands. So Pentel, keep it up with this great grip. Well, I hope you guys found this review helpful, useful, and informative. I hope you guys will check out some of my other mechanical pencil reviews, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye, guys!